Hi, it's Mitz. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much for being here today. I'm going to be working in the B6 Stalogy notebook. This is the half year. Just right off the bat, this is not going to be your typical plan with me video because I'm going to be all over the place. I wanted to explain to you my thoughts behind starting this notebook. I'm currently using the B6 Muji planner, the monthly and weekly Muji planner, for my work, and last year I kept my personal planner and my work planner separate, and in the beginning of the year I kept it the same way. Starting March, April, it became really ineffective to have my work planner and my personal planner separate, so I'm now thinking of holding my work planner, which is the Muji planner that you see on the right side, and this B6 Stalogy half year on the right hand side as my personal planner to keep my brain dump list, my to-dos, anything that kind of comes to mind. I've decided to keep in here. I think it's important to mention I do have an everyday carry, which is a very small monthly planner that has all of my really important appointments, and that will never change, and I will maintain that. So even if I do change my planner systems, my personal planning system, my main everyday carry with all the important appointments and things will never change. So I will always be referring to that main everyday carry. I hope that makes sense. It's okay to play around and try out different planners and notebooks, but I think it's important to have that one main planner or that one main system set in stone, so that you don't miss any appointments or important events and things. So yeah, I don't think I show it in this video, but I do have this one main everyday carry that I keep consistent. I printed this yearly calendar. I don't recall the name off the top of my head, but I will leave it linked down below. All these printables that you will see in this video are free of charge, and I wanted to have this yearly snapshot look, and so I've cut it down to the B6 size. I think I will have to do updated videos here and there of how the B6 Stalogy is going. The reason why I am trying this new way or new system is because, like I said, it was not very effective. My planning system for personal was not very effective at the beginning of the year, and I was starting to get quite overwhelmed with things, and I would be using my cell phone as a way to, keep track of my to-dos, and I really didn't like that. So I've decided to have my work planner and my personal planner in the same spot. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose B6 as my size, B6 Stalogy. I like the fact that it's also half year and it's not too big and bulky. I can easily keep it together with my work planner. So next I am taking the clear stamp, the clear calendar stamp, and stamping out the month of May, and I just really wanted to keep it very simple. When I was on YouTube searching for planner systems and bullet journals, and it's quite overwhelming with the amount of information. I'm very thankful that the information is available though, but it was quite overwhelming with all the different sticker kits and things like that. I think I might dabble into that in the future, but I just wanted to, I guess, solidify or kind of play around with what layout works for me before going into the sticker kits and adding embellishments. And I'm going to definitely do that in the future because I really do enjoy washi tape and stickers. But I really want to make sure that I am comfortable with the layout and find my, I guess, my sweet spot. And I know that's going to take several weeks or maybe months to figure out, because it is a blank notebook and there's just so many different layouts and different ways you can use the notebook. But that's the fun part, right? Is figuring it out. Well, for me it is anyways, the freedom that you have to figure out your own system. But I wanted a space where I can just get the stuff out of my head and onto paper so I don't forget. I was getting very overwhelmed with having to put it into my phone. I really recently am trying my best not to use my phone so much, and I find it a lot easier for me to refer to a notebook instead of my calendar on the phone. So I just want to get things and thoughts and appointments out of my head or out of my phone and onto paper, and that's where I decided to put this B6 Stalogy together with my work notebook. Yeah, and I used the Sachihata stamp pad, and I stamped out the calendar for May. I think I did a Sunday start, and like I said, I'm going to have to figure out what kind of format will work best. I didn't even do a pen test on the Stalogy paper, and so that's also something that I'm going to have to kind of play around with later on. I'm using just a standard mild liner, not the brush one, but the chisel tip mild liner, and a simple fine liner to add some headings and things. I will, like I said, have to do an updated video sharing with you my thoughts. I think I'm going to try out a different format for the next couple weeks, and then kind of play around with what works best for me in the end. I've been, yeah, you can see here, well, I don't know if you can see, but I'm putting my to-dos, my weekly to-dos on the column here off to the left-hand side, right under the calendar. I still haven't figured out where I want to put my trackers, or if I want to keep track of anything. I used to keep track of, if I had my green juice and no spend and things like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's really necessary for me anyways. I do keep track of my steps and minor health things in my Hobonichi A6 monthly section, so I don't think I need a health section in this B6 Stalogy. I think the main point or the main goal for me for this notebook is, like I said, to get my thoughts and to-dos and important events onto paper instead of my cell phone. So I've decided to break up the page into quadrants here, and I wrote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then on the next page I'll do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is, I did show you, I guess, this is the everyday carry that I have with all the important appointments and events. This will never change. This is what I keep with me, and like if I have to take it to school events and things like that, it's nice and compact, so that will never change, and that will remain a consistent throughout the year. So I do want to give you a heads up. I will be sharing something with you a little bit later on in the video. It will include an item from the May stationery selection box, and I've been playing around with this item since February, and so I will kind of share that with you a little bit later on. I just wanted to give you the heads up. Next page, you can see here I'm just setting up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I did start setting up the next week, but at the time of this voiceover I have already scrapped that page and used it for morning pages. And so, like I said, I'm going to have to do like an updated video sharing with you my thoughts on different layouts and what worked, what didn't work, why it didn't work. But like I said, this page here that I'm working on right now, I have scrapped it and I've already covered it with some paper. Or I'm planning to cover it with some paper. I've already found the piece, I just haven't glued it on yet. Oh yeah, with this ink pad, I decided to do like a second generation stamp, and it turned out so nice. Like it was slightly too faint, so I might try that again, but with more ink. But it really turned out really nice because it didn't bleed through to the other side like the first impression that I did. So I think I might try that out next time I have to set up my week. But yeah, this one you see here, I I'm going to cover it up, and I've started a section just for, it's not exactly morning pages, but just throughout the day if I want to write some thoughts down, even if it's just a paragraph or a couple sentences. I've already started that section, so although I'm showing this to you, I've decided to scratch this page and do something else. Please let me know down below if you have any video recommendations of people who I can follow or look into, or if you have any videos about your planning system. I would love to see it. Like I said, I don't mind like the stickers and the washi tapes and the different sticker kits. That's probably something I want to try a little bit later on. I just really want like no frills planning in the notebooks. Okay, here's the heads up. I'm going to share something with you from the May box, and so please click away if you want to. So I've been using this since February. I originally used it, I originally started using it as a catch-all, a Commonplace book. I don't know, I just wanted to get crafty and collage in it. I've been taking some classes, so I've been using that to keep notes of my classes. You can see here there's kanji, so I'm trying my best to learn some Japanese kanji together with my son. And so I've started kind of a, not really a bullet journal, but just as a planner recently. A couple weeks ago I printed out the monthly planner there, or monthly calendar, and it's been working really great. So I want to continue with this momentum and move forward with the B6 Stalogy. Right, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Alright, so it's 1 week later. I filmed that video and I uploaded it, and I felt like something was still missing. And so I thought I would just chat with you regarding the layout and if I liked it, if I didn't like it, and why not. So this is what I filmed. I had the weekly snapshot here. I stamped out the full month calendar, and then I had the to-dos on the edge, and then I broke it up into quadrants, and I just had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday right off the bat. I'm used to having the heading at the top, so when I referred to this one over here, for example, I thought it was Monday, but it's actually Tuesday's section. So I think I'm not, I don't know why I change things around. If it's working for me, I should just stick to it. I'm a creature of habit, so I should just stick to it. So yes, so for moving forward, I will have my headings at the top. I didn't mind this space. I thought it was sufficient enough. I didn't think it was cramped or it was too much. Yeah, it was sufficient enough. The to-dos, the weekly to-dos, I think was a bit squished, but it was very manageable. And then the next page here is the kanji, which I don't know, it's not really moving forward. As you can see, it's so hard for me to do self-study, and I need to find a better way. I think I will continue having at least having 1 page of kanji section. Kanji is Japanese characters. I've been living here for quite some time, and I still cannot read or write. And I mean, I know the basic hiragana, katakana stuff, but I really need to expand my kanji. And so I will continue to include at least 1 page section for that, so that it will help me. It will remind me at least to do it, even if it's just 1 kanji a week. I think it's better than nothing. Yeah, I like to have my headings at the top. I'm looking at this again and realizing that. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I started setting this up, and I scrapped the idea because I wanted an area to just journal a little bit, but also like scribble things down, like a pen test for the Stalogy paper using the TWSBI broad nib Newler's Lexington Gray. I can never get this ink to, I don't know if it's the paper or it's probably the broad nib. I think it feathers and yeah, it always, I don't know if the terminology is correct, but it burps, like the ink splotches out while I'm writing, and it keeps doing that, not just in this notebook, but in various notebooks when I use the TWSBI Eco Broad. It just keeps burping, and it's a little bit frustrating. I know everybody really enjoys the TWSBI Eco, but I'm having a difficult time. Sorry, I'm going to paste this down while I chat with you. Somebody suggested trying the different nibs, and so that's what I will probably do. I will try out the 1.1. Sounds very interesting, and I'm usually a fine or medium. I like medium in the Japanese fountain pen, so maybe I'll try like a fine or an extra fine and see how that works with the TWSBI Eco, because so many people enjoy it, so it's there's something good about it, right? And then, as much as I like to have the spot for just kind of like a scratch pad, I think I'll do that on the back side. I'll start it from the back, because I think once I get to like here, and I'll start, I don't know if I'll have an issue with the bump or anything like that, but I think once I start journaling from the back, it'll kind of balance it out. So that's one thing, another thing that I've learned. So I think this one I will move. Maybe I will title this journal pages, or I'm not sure, but I think I'll title it journal. Thank you, Robin. I'm not sure if she's watching. Talks from the Heart. She sent me, actually maybe I have them some here. She sent me a couple of these Avery tabs that I've been wanting for so long. She sent me a pack, or not a pack, just a couple with some washi tape samples, and she sent me several of these Avery tabs. So thank you, Robin, if you're watching. I will leave her channel linked down below. So I think I will just write down maybe journal. And that could be morning pages, evening pages, just something to get out of my system. So going through the tabs, I have the journal tab there. The pink one up here signifies the month. It goes to the month. It's the Martha Stewart tabs from many, many years ago. Maybe like 5 years ago, I want to say. I think I purchased these, or maybe I think I received these as a gift. They're probably from the States, and maybe over 5 years ago. But yeah, this one signifies the actual month. This one is the journal. This one goes to the week, and I've already started writing out the week here, but I'm already, you can see I'm not a fan of this layout. I want to, I don't know, I need to maybe look at other, maybe Pinterest or something. I'm not a huge Pinterest person, but I want to look through some layouts to see. I want a snapshot look of the week and things to do for this week. So this tab, I guess, signifies the week. And then this one signifies the kanji section, and then I would need another tab for the daily. So let's get one. I think I have some here. Let's try these ones. I just purchased from Avery, or is it Avery Japan? I think I kept the packaging here. Oh, Post-it Japan. There's the gold and the silver hollow, and these ones I've already used, so maybe I will use the gold. Gold I haven't used yet, so let's try that. And that will signify the daily. I don't know if these are repositionable. Film index. metallic color. I'm not sure if they're repositionable. That's where I need to learn kanji, right? So let's do that for daily. I'll just put it down here. I will probably label them a little bit later on so that I don't bore you with this long video. But yeah, I've realized I like my headings at the top. I want to try a different layout this week. Here I have the dailies in quadrants, but I want to try just kind of, I don't think I need a full page per day, but maybe like 2 columns. And once again, just a heads up here, I am going to show you something from May's stationery selection box. So if you want to pause out or skip out, please feel free to do so. So here, I was kind of working in conjunction with these two, kind of consecutively this week. I wanted to try things out. But for example, this is like an A5 slim almost. It's not fully an A5, but it's a little bit more slim. And I've been doing like these columns, and they've been working out really nicely. So I want to take that and bring that into the B6 and make them into columns. Yeah, see, this week it's just, this is the tab for kanji, and I haven't done anything. I did a bit of journaling and stuff like that. Yeah, so like I said, I will probably bring that onto here. The thing with this notebook is that before I started writing in this notebook, I started flipping through the pages and sticking stickers down and kind of already collaging some of the pages. And so it didn't start as a blank notebook like with the Stalogy. And so that's why I am journaling throughout. Like, I'll have my planning and then I'll journal because I've already pre-decorated it in a way. I wanted to take all these extra papers that I had off to the side, and I just wanted to slap them on the page. And because the pages, as you can see, are decorated really pretty, I felt really comfortable being able to collage on top or add ephemera bits on top of it, and it was very welcoming for me to do that. And so that's why I'll have my planning and then some journaling in between. And yeah, so I'm trying to juggle both because I want to figure this one out, but this is working as well. I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm going to have to do double the work, but I really want to figure out a good system that will work for me. And so that's what I will try next week, or this week actually, is have my dailies in columns like this. But I'm still having the trouble of figuring out a way of having a snapshot look of my week. Okay, I hope this is probably all over the place, but I still wanted to come on and share with you how this week went. I'll have my monthly calendar and then my monthly to-dos, and then I'm going into the dailies like this. I'll leave my kanji here because I still have lots of space. I'm not going to make another new page for kanji if I have all this space left, and the tab is there anyways, so it'll be okay. And then I also learned that I want to start journaling from the back of the book. Okay, I'll try and come back next week or maybe a couple weeks from now and let you know how it's going with the new format. And yeah, if you have any recommendations of people that use the B6 Stalogy, I've watched Dakshina, and there's several other YouTubers that use a B6 Stalogy for planning. I just really want no frills, just pen and a highlighter maybe, and that's it. I don't want to take time writing out different calendar spreads, tracker spreads. I just want pen to paper. Because I'm very, very lazy when it comes to making out different spreads and things. There's some beautiful work out there, and I know there's beautiful page spreads with people using the sticker kits and things. And yeah, I just really want no frills right now. So if there's any videos that you recommend, please let me know. Or maybe you have some videos that you've created using a simple notebook and just a marker and pen. Okay, it's a very long-winded video. I apologize for that. I hope you learned something from this. And oh my goodness, before I forget, I was going to share with you this beautiful printable from Emily Caria, and I wanted to put it in here because I don't have a monthly calendar yet for May, and it's really helpful because she's put down the percentages, and I didn't I didn't look at this. I just kind of estimated, so I think it's slightly too wide, but let's try it out. I always try to remember to leave people that I mention linked down below, but if by chance I forget something or I miss something, please feel free to let me know. So like I said, this is from Emily Caria. She is on Patreon, and this is one of the printable calendars from there. And yeah, she's included some of the dimensions for different notebooks, so it's very, very helpful, but I forgot to take a look at that before printing. I'm hoping that this will fit. Let's see. So I don't have one for May. And thank you so much for the fountain pen ink suggestions there. Let's see. This is good. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, so this is for May. I'm going to move the calendar here. This is the monthly tab. There, and then I'm going to finish journaling there. But yeah, you can see I've pre-done some of my pages before actually starting this notebook. So this is so pretty. It's perfect for, I think I did it at 85%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can play around with the different sizing. And like I said, I always keep my EDC as the main planner, and so that is like where I will put all of my appointments and then refer to that if there's any changes. I think it's really, really important to always have one main planner that's not changing at all, and you keep it as your go-to, so you keep track of your important appointments and dates, and that never changes. So even if I change my systems here and there, like this one here and this one here, I'll always have that main everyday carry. That's my go-to. That's, you know, that has all of the important dates and information in here. Oh, that's nice. I might add some washi tape on the edges. Actually, you know what? I like it as is. It's so pretty. So I'll write some highlights here. I've also decided to I was documenting the YouTube videos on the monthly. Oh, I forgot to also mention I'm using, once this is finished, I'm using Courtney Diaz's little tabs here. I forgot what they're from, which month they're from, but I'm using that to indicate. But you can see, let's see. I was using this monthly calendar to document the YouTube videos and when I put them up and stuff, but I think it's just too cramped, so I've decided to put that into my B6 because I'm going to eventually, once this is finished, I'm going to eventually move into this. So I will probably just yeah, just keep documenting it. Okay, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.